Well, have we all misjudged Noni Madueke too early? Well, when he was signed by Arsenal, Noni Madueke from Chelsea for £55 million, a lot of Arsenal fans protested that signing, even raised placards and protested the signing. But few games into the season, and we're looking at his performances for both Arsenal and England, and it makes me to wonder and ask the question: have we all judged him way too early? Noni Madueke. Well, let's take a look at some of his showings for England, especially during the international break. You look at the goal he scored against Serbia. Now he's played three times for England and he scored once and assisted once as well. Passing completion rate 87%, and he's played 256 minutes for England, and now he's becoming a huge player for Thomas Tuchel side. He likes him a lot, and no wonder he started both games during the last international break, and especially against Serbia. Serbia before that game hadn't lost a home game in about, I think, 20 years, and then England went there and defeated them 3-0. And Noni Madueke shining for them. He was in the two games during international break England's best attacking a threat going forward. And we're beginning to see why Arsenal splashed £55 million on him. But for Arsenal, he's yet to score a goal. He's now played four times and yet to score a goal or give any assist. His passing completion is at 73%. I really don't look at most of these stats, but when you look at him, you look at his work rate and what he brings to this Arsenal side. You see that it's a decent signing, in my opinion, for Arsenal. We all may have judged him wrongly and way too early in the season. No wonder Arsenal fans gave him a standing ovation against Nottingham Forest. That was the same player they were protesting his signing in the summer. Now they are giving him a standing ovation and singing his name against Nottingham Forest. It shows you the fast rise that the player has made under Mikel Arteta at Arsenal this season. Is going to be huge for them. He deputized pretty well in the absence of Bukayo Saka, who was injured. Saka is back now. We expect, of course, Bukayo Saka to always start when he's fit, but it is when Saka is not playing or when he needs to be rested that Noni Madueke will be very key for Arsenal. In the past, when Bukayo Saka was injured, there was no one to actually come in for him. Now they've got two players who can come in for Bukayo Saka when he's not playing, be it Noni Madueke or Isan Iwaneri. But Noni Madueke has really impressed, and a lot of Arsenal fans are now taking to him. Well, his playing style is completely different to that of Bukayo Saka. When he has the ball, he has one thing on his mind, and that is going past defenders. Bukayo Saka really loves to cut in to the side and shoot with his left foot. Noni Madueke does that sometimes, but the first thing on his mind is going past his marker, and is more direct in his approach compared to Bukayo Saka. Bukayo Saka is more of a robust, tactically sound, disciplined player when you need an outlet, and it's much more of a goal threat than a Noni Madueke, in my opinion. So plenty of headache then for Mikel Arteta and Thomas Tuchel. But right now, Noni Madueke has provided an outlet for them in terms of options and rotation in the team if they need a one. That's why they get paid huge money to solve some of this headache, and it's a good headache for managers to have when they have plenty of options to choose from. And I believe Noni Madueke now is proving to be a solid option for both England and Arsenal. And thankfully, he's competing with just one man, and maybe Mikel Arteta will help Thomas Tuchel solve that headache at Arsenal on who to play or to start. I know a lot of Arsenal fans will tell you it's a no-brainer. Bukayo Saka starts when he's fit, but Noni Madueke is putting in a solid claim, a solid performances, and why not? Why not? Managers make their decisions, and sometimes you can decide to go with Noni Madueke instead of Bukayo Saka, who for me is looking like a proper winger right now at Arsenal, compared to what we saw of him at Chelsea. So it depends on the manager's choice. Would you rather have a Noni Madueke in your team, who is more threatening, a 1v1 against defenders, or Bukayo Saka, who is more of a goal threat and a team player and tactically sound as well? So it makes me to ask the question, did we all rush into that conclusion early on, that Noni Madueke is not good enough for either Chelsea or Arsenal? Well, I would want you guys to be part of this one and leave your comment what you think. Is this really a proper player for Arsenal? Have Arsenal got it right, or have they made a mistake? We all thought they made a mistake signing him, from Chelsea, given his end product for Chelsea. We all thought he wasn't all that at Chelsea, but now he's putting in some decent performances for both for both Arsenal and England, and it makes a lot of people to wonder: is it money wisely spent on Noni Madueke, with them taking to the player right now? His recent form has been really great for both a club and country. His start for Arsenal this season has been impressive, even though he hasn't scored a goal or assisted yet. His recent performances for England against Andorra and Serbia, really top class performance for Noni Madueke. And could he now be the hidden weapon to Arsenal's title challenge this season, especially when Bukayo Saka isn't playing? That remains the question, and whether the critics were wrong to judge him away too quickly, and they owe this man an apology. Well, drop your thoughts in the comments. Was Madueke misjudged too early when he signed for Arsenal from Chelsea for £55 million? One thing is for sure, one thing is certain: whether you like or hate the player, Mikel Arteta has now got huge options at his disposal that he can choose from, either when Bukayo Saka is injured, or when there is a need for him to rest Bukayo Saka, especially in small games. Now, Mikel Arteta has got an array of options to choose from, and he can even decide to play Noni Madueke from the left wing and Bukayo Saka on the right, while you have Eberechi Eze in the middle when Martin Odegaard is not fit or is out injured. So plenty of options now for Mikel Arteta. And if the performances of Noni Madueke in recent weeks for England and Arsenal are anything to go by, then we might be saying Arsenal have got a proper player on their hands, and Chelsea may have made a huge mistake letting this one slip off their hands. But it's still a long way to go in the season. In the end, we will know if Arsenal have got it right or Chelsea have made a huge mistake letting Noni Madueke join their rivals in London. Well, guys, leave your comment in the comment section and let me know what you make of this one. Is Noni Madueke the right signing for Arsenal? Have we all misjudged him way too early? Have Chelsea also made a mistake in letting him leave for rivals Arsenal? Well, let's get engaged in the comment section, and I'll see you again. Make sure you like this video and share it with your friends. I remain your boy, Mayo Cares.